This is the big one. This is the Ypres Rally. This isn't going to be an easy one to make. Nothing's easy at the moment. As a lot of you will have seen, my dream of doing the Ypres Rally quickly turned into a nightmare. Andy and I had a really big accident in the Subaru. I don't really know the best way to do this, but I guess to tell the story, we have to go back to the beginning. I know some people will only be here to see the crash, so if you've only come to watch me get hurt, then I'll put chapters on the video, so feel free to skip forward. If you're still with me, thank you. Let's flash back to happy and excited Bill to take you through our Ypres Rally.
This rally is so special to me. I first came over to Belgium 8 years ago to watch the Ypres Rally for Scott's stag do, where I met my beautiful wife Micah. If it wasn't for the Ypres Rally, there's no way that I'd be living in Belgium right now, with my wife, our daughter Lily and another baby on the way. It's an absolute dream to be doing the rally myself, after spectating on the event for so many years. It's like a full circle moment, from meeting my wife at the Ypres Rally and now competing on it myself whilst living over here in Belgium, just outside of Ypres. Holy Week has already started for us, last night on Monday at a pre-rally press event for one of my sponsors, Clean Wheels. Tuesday today we've got administration checks and the guys are arriving from England. Then tomorrow, Wednesday, recce starts and we've got a shakedown in Boezinge. On Thursday, more recce and a shakedown in Newkirk. And then Friday afternoon, the rally gets started with 8 stages. Before then, a further 10 stages on the Saturday. The event has an incredible entry. Hayden Padden, Danny Sordo, Jari-Matti Latvala, Bruno Thierry, Freddie Loix, Stefan Lefebvre, just some of the names that appear on the star-studded list. This is by far the biggest event that I've ever done.
So we are day one, it is Wednesday. We're currently in Boezinge, just set up service for the shakedown, which is happening today. Busy day, very stressful, trying to fit in all the recce. We had scrutineering at 4 o'clock as well this afternoon, which meant it was very busy to try and get through all the stages and get it done. We've learned that lesson for the future, we won't do that again. We've got a couple of bits to sort for scrutineering as well, so we'll get them done and then we'll head out for the shakedown, do a few runs on there just to get the feeling. Bucket number of feet and range.
Day one done. It's been a long day, and we haven't even started the rally yet. I think it's safe to say it's been a long, hard day. We've run through the notes for day one of the actual rally. They all seem to be working very well. We ran through Boezinge test today. Only did 2 runs. It's just so gravelly out there. We didn't want to risk the car, but the car was good.
Yeah, really good, mate. It's been a busy day, non-stop, let's be honest. You know, from first thing this morning, we've just been flat out at it, going through all of the stages on the recce, which was 4 of the stages. We did most of them 3 times, but didn't have enough time to do them all, which I would have liked to have done, but it is what it is. Our scrutineering slot was 4 o'clock, and we really struggled to squeeze all the stages in before that slot at 4 o'clock, so it felt a bit rushed. Boezinge Shakedown, as Andy said, was so gravelly, it's hard to get a good feeling in there, especially as we hadn't recce'd it before. Tomorrow, more recceing. We've got to go through the notes for Saturday. I don't think we're going to do the Ypres Shakedown because it's just more effort, more energy from ourselves, also the car. There's so much to try and squeeze into this week that I think that's just an extra thing that's not going to give us that much benefit. So yeah, plan is now to go back and get some food and get some rest before we go again tomorrow.
Time for a beer.
Thursday was more of the same really. Another busy day recceing. Again, we struggled to squeeze in 3 passes of all the stages within the allowed time window, only managing to do 2 of the longest Zillebeker stage, but we were pretty happy with the notes and looking forward to getting stuck into the rally. Whilst we were recceing, Gary and Scott went to set up service. We've been given a prime location just off the main square next to the cathedral. It was a really lovely place to be and we couldn't have asked for more on our first time doing the event. As mentioned, we didn't do the Newkirk Shakedown on Thursday evening. We hadn't recce'd it at all and thought it would be best to just conserve energy for the rally. Mr. Barnes did represent, however, going along spectate and drinking enough beer for all of us. So Friday started out pretty chilled. The stages went until the afternoon, so we were just at home, went through some recce videos and had a slow start to the day. It's always difficult waiting for a rally to start, so you just want to get going.
The guys are Subaru Paynter and Andy Hollingham with the Subaru Impreza.
Starting in the main square in Ypres really felt like a dream come true. A very special moment for us.
And over the Wally Belgians. Over the Wally Belgians coming in. Op deze Mitsubishi, dames en heren.
Then it was straight into the action.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 100. 4 left late. Into 5 right cut. 150. 6 right, 150 over bump. 6 right minus and stop for 2 left minus cut late. 40. 4 right in and 4 left plus.
So stage 1 Westouter. The stage went well, a pretty solid start. We had a clean run through. The pace was steady, pretty comfortable really, not too much risk being taken.
6 right, 50. 6 right, Stop for square left late. Stop for square left late. And 6 left 80. 6 right 50. Turn square left, cut at the electric pole, gravel.
It was a good start, happy to get going.
Stop open hairpin left at sign early. 80. 6 right 50. And stop for 2 left plus late. 40. 6 right plus 50. And 6 right tightens over finish, cut after maybe. I do.
Road section timings were really limited, so before we knew it, we were into stage 2. And stage 2 was Wijtschate, my home stage, a familiar location, but running in reverse to what I've done previously on the Monteberg Rally last year. Really nice to be doing a stage, as always, so close to home.
40, 5 right, and 6 left cut, 40. For caution, 3 right into 3 left cut. And junction 6 left 40, 4 left small cut, into 4 right small cut. 50 past junction, 4 right cut, and caution 4 left cut. 4 for caution, 4 left cut, 70. 5 right cut, caution, stop for 1 left.
The stage was going well. It was really nice to have the familiarity of driving on those roads before, but we almost overshot a junction at one section. There was a really fast section and then a big stop for a square junction, and I just misjudged the distance between the fast right-hander and then a square junction, but just managed to get the car stopped and turned.
6 left into 5 right, small cut maybe, stop for square right at the sign. 130.
Things were going pretty well, but the car didn't feel very stable at high speeds. Didn't have much confidence in the high speed corners. It just felt nervous and a little unsettled. So between stages 2 and 3, we made some suspension adjustments on the road section just to try and give us more confidence on those high speed sections.
6 left cut, 70. 5 right big cut, and 6 left 50. 6 left long, 50. 6 right in at the lamp, 250 past the shed.
Go on.
Care, 6 left plus.
Oh,
stop hairpin left at the sign, neat exit.
So then we headed into stage 3, Reninge. Quite early on into the stage, sadly, we saw my neighbour Fred pulled up with suspension damage. I was gutted to see him retire, as I know he was really looking forward to the event. We had one little slide wide with the rear getting loose on some gravel in a junction, but was able to gather it up and keep on going. Other than that, it was a pretty clean run. Still not feeling that confident in the car, but taking that into account, we continued at a steady pace.
Well, this kind of sucks. This didn't exactly go to plan. Just arrived at Ypres Hospital for checkups. Bit of pain in my back and shoulder, so just gonna get me checked out. Hopefully all okay. It's not too bad. I feel alright, but that could just be the adrenaline. We'll find out in a minute. Hopefully we're not here for too long. And but yeah, car's a bit of a mess. Pretty gutted about that. Obviously really upsetting to have this kind of thing happen, but nature of the sport. Just got caught out on a cut. There was a what they call a doka, which is a bit of a culvert in the ditch, and just spat the car out, and we were a passenger from there. Really tried to hold on to it, but didn't do enough. So yeah, I'm really sad. The car's a bit of a state. See what happens. It's early to tell what's next, but obviously very disappointed after a good start. Here's what it is.
So there are three main areas of impact from an accident like this: physical, mental, and obviously financial. So let's start off with physical. So I was winded upon the first impact, and the accident really aggravated an existing injury that I have in my back from a mountain bike accident a few years ago. That was the initial pain that I felt, and afterwards also pain in my shoulder. The helicopter landed with paramedics on the scene, and they gave me an initial check over before handing me over to the ambulance paramedics. I was then taken to Ypres Hospital, where I had a CT scan, which thankfully picked up that there was no broken bones. I was then released from hospital only around 2 hours after the accident had occurred. I then went home with my wife before heading back out to help the guys recover the car. I want to say a big thank you to the brilliant marshals, paramedics and the doctors at Ypres Hospital for the fantastic care that they gave me. I am still in a lot of pain from the accident, but I've been getting by with painkillers, and I've got another appointment with a specialist to take a look at my shoulder. Andy, fortunately, was very sore and achy after the accident, but had no major injuries. There's no doubt in my mind that we were both very lucky to walk away. I guess that brings us on to the mental impact. I'm not ashamed to say that I was very scared during the accident. There's an image burnt into my mind of the dash coming closer and closer with each bang as the cage came down on my side of the car, pushing my seat further forwards. The thought of this could be it definitely crossed my mind. That image is stuck with me, and I keep having flashbacks. It's been really difficult for all of us since the accident. Not only me, but I realise the impact it's had on everyone around me. I have this horrible feeling of guilt for what I've put everyone through. The thought crosses your mind, why am I doing this? Am I just selfish to put everyone else through this? For sure, I've thought about giving up. Maybe this is the right time to walk away. No one will blame me for doing so. But rallying is my life. What would I do with myself if it wasn't for rallying? Of course I have my family, but it's who I am, it's my identity. So then we come on to the financial impact. To be completely transparent and honest, I put everything I have into doing the Ypres Rally this year. It's an expensive event, and I didn't plan on doing any other events for the rest of the year. All of our budget is spent. So right now we're just gathering options on how to go forward. The damage is not yet fully assessed, but for sure there's a lot. From discussions I've had with people, for another fully prepared 2-door wide-body shell, I'm looking at similar money to what I paid for the whole car in the first place. Sadly, it's looking like I won't be back out behind the wheel until 2027 at the earliest. So what's next? I don't know. It's going to be a long road to recovery. I just need to try to keep looking forward.